Shocking truth. Evil rarely looks evil. It smiles, it flatters, it drains you in silence. If someone twists your feelings and leaves chaos behind, this is your wake-up call. Stay till the end for the Stoic action plan that ends manipulation fast. Sign 7 is the one most people miss. Stoic masters, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, left a blueprint to spot harm and guard your mind. Today, 10 clear signs, real examples, and exactly what to do. Take a breath. Think of that one person who makes you doubt yourself. Ready? Let's begin. Sign 10. Constant manipulation. They praise you in public. They undermine you in private. When you confront them, they say, "I'm just helping." The goal? Doubt and dependence. They bend reality, inflate small mistakes, and make you feel you need their guidance to be good enough. Stoic lens, Epictetus. No man is free who is not master of himself. True virtue leads you to independence, never dependency. What to do? Name the tactic. This feels like manipulation. Document facts. Stop defending. Replace explain with decide. Boundary line. I'm not available for this dynamic. Sign 9. A mask of charm, perfect smiles, soothing words, strategic compliments. It feels scripted, because it is. Real test. Watch them when there's nothing to gain. Marcus Aurelius. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If their praise always leads to a payoff, it's not kindness. It's a tool. What to do? Trust your gut. Track congruence. Words versus actions over time. Slow your yes. Earned access only. Sign 8. Lies without conscience. For some, lying is muscle memory. They craft stories to gain power, dodge responsibility, distort your reality, until you question your memory. Truth needs no upkeep. Lies constantly crack. What to do? Verify, don't vilify. Ask for specifics, timelines, receipts. When stories shift, step back. Boundary. I make decisions based on evidence. Then disengage. Sign 7. Lack of empathy. You open up. They pivot. You think that's bad? Let me tell you about my day. Or they quietly savor your setbacks. Relationships become transactions. Seneca. We're social beings. Connection requires empathy. What to do? Test for reciprocity. Two-way support or one-way drain. If it's one-way, reduce access. Protect your self-worth. Your reaction doesn't define my value. Sign 6. Hunger for control. They don't just influence choices, they want your thoughts. They use guilt, shame, and sweetness to keep you small. Let me take the lead becomes, you can't do it without me. Epictetus. Freedom comes from refusing to be ruled by externals. What to do? Values compass. Ask, does this align with my values? Choose autonomy over approval. Boundary. Advice isn't a command. If you've seen even 2 of these, keep watching. Sign 3 is the trap most people never notice. Sign 5. Blame games and deflection. They're always the victim. You're somehow the cause. When things go wrong, they reframe, minimize, and reposition themselves as helpful. Stoic move. Stay with facts, not feelings. What to do? Reflect back specifics. Here's what happened. Here's what I observed. Refuse the guilt transfer. I'm responsible for my part, no more, no less. Sign 4. Pleasure in others' pain. Sarcastic quips at failure. Smirks during public shaming. Gossip delivered with delight. This isn't strength, it's insecurity seeking fuel. What to do? No audience, no oxygen. Don't laugh, don't feed it. Choose communities that celebrate growth. Sign 3. Isolation as a weapon. They don't get you, I do. Small, concerned comments that seed doubt. Over time, you drift from your anchors, friends, family, mentors, until you depend on them alone. What to do? Reverse the drift. Text 2 anchors today. Name the tactic aloud. This is isolation. Reconnect to your support system on purpose. Sign 2. Jealousy in disguise. Great job, but compliments with a cut. Goalposts move every time you shine. The aim is to shrink your light so theirs doesn't look dim. What to do? Accept clean praise. Decline the poison. Thanks. I'm proud of this. Keep shining anyway. Set access based on sincerity. Sign 1. The unrepentant heart. never apologize, never change, endless excuses. When harm is shown, they deflect, justify, or accuse you of overreacting. Stoic contrast. Real strength is self-examination and course correction. What to do? Distinguish remorse from performance. Look for repair behavior. If none appears, protect your energy and step away. Stoic action plan. Notice, name, neutralize. Notice the tactic. Name it in simple words. Neutralize by refusing the script. Script, I'm not available for manipulation. Here's what I will do. The control test, Epictetus. Ask, is this within my control? If no, release it. If yes, act from values. Calm, clarity, courage. Micro practice, 4-count breath, straighten posture, soften jaw, answer slowly. Boundaries battles. Boundaries are actions, not arguments. If X happens, I will Y. Examples, no gossip, I'll change the subject or leave. I decide timelines, I'll update you tomorrow. Disrespect ends the conversation. Rebuild your circle, text 3 people who want you to win. Schedule time, community restores resilience. Evidence over emotion journal facts. Dates, quotes, outcomes. When doubt hits, read your notes. Exit with grace. You don't need closure to close the door. Quiet distance beats messy debates. Power reminders. Marcus Aurelius. Your mind becomes dyed with the color of your thoughts. Choose thoughts that guard your peace. Seneca. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Don't let their script live rent-free. Epictetus. No person is free who is not master of themselves. Reclaim that mastery. Like this to push it to someone who needs it. Subscribe for weekly Stoic tools. Boundaries, self-mastery, calm under pressure.